Hello and welcome back to Football Manager 2020 with Africa Sports. It is the Champions League quarter-final and we are up against arguably the easiest side left in the competition. It's Zesco from Zambia. I've never even heard of them. This is Zesco. I assume they're not awful. I imagine that the Zambian league is probably one of the better leagues in Africa. I don't know what I'm basing this on. I have a feeling that they might be, let's say, top 15 in Africa in terms of league standard. But yeah, I've never heard of Zesco United. I have no idea if they're any good or not. Their top goal scorer is this man. He's 32, and my scouts reckon he's 52. 52%, I guess, out of 100. He's not as good as any of our players, so that's a thing. We should hopefully beat them. Also, in between episodes, we have played a bit of football. We've won everything, basically. You can see it all there. We've won every match that we've played. We have yet to win the Premier Division. However, the day that we play Zesco, Stade Abidjan are playing AS Tanda, who are one of the better sides in the league. And if Stade Abidjan don't win, we will become champions, because they can get a maximum of 57 points on the board. So, yeah, if they don't win, they will not be able to overtake us. So we might even become champions after or whilst we play our first leg of the African Champions League quarter-final, which is what we're going to do now. Now, I suspect I'm selling Zesco short. However, their recent form is fair. They have lost to USM Alger, who I believe are Algerian. I'm just putting two and two together there from Alger and added an IA at the end. And the Kaiser Chiefs, which is a team that we all know too much about because they beat us. They beat Al Hilal Omdurman, who I will never get that name right, who are actually pretty decent. I think last season they got to the final of the African Champions League. They got knocked out in the group stages, apparently. You can see there the other ties being played. TP Mazembe against Wydad Casablanca, Al Ahly versus Kaiser Chiefs, ES Tunis versus Cape Town City. We are kind of the outliers, I'd say, in the entire quarterfinals. A Zambian side and Ivorian side. Everywhere else are kind of your stereotypical good African sides, with TP Mazembe being one of the best in, being the best in Democratic Republic of Congo, Wydad Casablanca, Al Ahly. We've heard of all of these teams. Right, let's play Zesco and maybe win the Ivorian Premier League at the same time. Zesco are playing a Christmas tree. They are playing a proper Christmas tree formation. That is good to see. We are playing Christian Drogba in goal. Jimo, Koyate, Kuome and Mayeri as our back four. Basically, our injury problems have kind of resolved themselves at the back of the pitch anyway. In terms of defence, we've still only got 3 central defenders, but they're all now match fit. Dosashono, Zazua and Barrow will be our midfielders today because Etim is out injured. Fonsinho, Alozi will be the wingers. Logan will be our striker because Utara is out injured. So yeah, defensively, we are fine. It's going further up the pitch where we've got injury problems now. Now, I'm expecting to win. It's as obvious as that. I'm expecting to win. I don't think Zesco are particularly good. I think we're a better side than Zesco. We should beat them in both legs and then get to the semi-finals. That's my hope. In order to do that, we do need some highlights and some shots because we've had 2 0 on target and we're already half an hour in. We've got a corner. Alozi is taking the corner back post. Doesn't find anybody, and it's an effort from Dosashono. Actually hits it just wide of the post. First highlight was not on target. Dosashono with a free kick now towards Fonsinho at the back. The ball has found its way into the back of the net, but it was not Fonsinho. It was Mischek Shaila with the own goal from Zesco. We're 1-0 up. That's an away goal as well. This is good. Hopefully this is the start of the end. For Zesco, I mean, not for Africa Sports. We're winning. We've not had a shot on target. That is a typical Football Manager, I think. 39 minutes on the clock. Zazua collects the ball from a poor kick out from the goalkeeper. Keeps running forward. Does the Ivorian. Kicks into the first man, though. And now Zesco can possibly counter-attack. Not with a pass like that, they can't. Jima, the Ivorian and Nigerian. I didn't realise he was Nigerian, but apparently he is. Koyate to Jima once again. Back to Koyate. He's gone for a slightly longer ball to Alozi, who's still, despite the fact he's being about 3'1" tall, wins headers. Logan kicks into the first man. Alozi to Zazua, back of the penalty area. Effort hits the top of the bar and goes over. Should be 2-0. Still yet to have a shot on target, and we're still winning. And at half-time, we have finally had a shot on target, but we didn't even see it. It's 1-0. An own goal from Zesco puts us in front. Let's just keep going. I mean, we're not playing particularly well. If we get the assistant, that was a bad team talk assistant manager. Right, aggressively, I'm not happy. Why did I do that? What? I'm sorry, I don't know what came over me there. I just shouted at them, even though they're winning a game in the Champions League quarter-final. Don't balls this up now, because of my poor management. Barrow controls it. Logan's there. Tries to pass it across to Alozie for some reason. He didn't go for goal himself. And now Zesco can possibly get the ball forward. They've got it in the middle of their own half, though. Sakala long ball upfield. A header from Koyate. Doesn't find a red and green shirt from Africa Sports. And now the Zambian side possibly coming forward until they misplace a pass. Basilia Logan into the penalty area. He's taken one too many touches. Wins himself a corner, luckily. So it's going to be Alozie probably going over to take it. The little Nigerian left winger with his right foot towards the back post. Finds one of our players. But Jacob Banda holds on. Right, double substitution time. Fonsigno's coming off. Omataya will be coming off. Barrow will also be coming off for Max Gradle. You can probably play as a central midfielder. Maybe. Oh, hold on. We'll do that. That's what we're going to do. It's a weird thing to do. We're going to stick Dossachorno in the middle. Gradle can basically just use his superior technical ability to just pass the ball. That's the plan. Not going to lie. The signing of Max Gradle was probably a waste of money, wasn't it? He's not really done a huge amount. But it's the fact it's Max Gradle, okay? I wanted to sign Max Gradle and tell my story about how I lived in the same house as Max Gradle. Alozie with an effort hits it wide. I didn't live there at the same time, just in case you missed the story before. 72 minutes on the clock. Zesco have the ball coming forward. Cabway with it. He's going to play it back to the own goal scorer, wasn't it? Shaila with it. Forward towards their striker. Gradle now has it back to Mayeri. Long ball upfield. Can't get it over the defender, though. And Zesco once again have the ball. I can see Zesco scoring a goal in this game. Omateo, the young Nigerian, the new signing. He's still got the ball just about. Finds Max Gradle, the old man of the squad. Dossachorno now. Bit of space in the middle. Plays it across left-hand side is Alozie. Back to Jimmo. Alozie's continuing his run. If Jimmo wants to use him, he doesn't use him. Instead, he tries to find Dossachorno and can't manage it. And now the counter-attack is possibly on. Zesco getting past the final man as well. And Ngoma goes one-on-one with Drogba, but hits it straight at him. I'm glad that they also balls up one-on-one situations. Number 7 then with the corner. It's Chingandu with the corner towards the front post. Kawoma gets the ball clear. Bandu with a free kick. I'm going to give him a get creative. We are doing well. We're just not scoring goals and getting too many chances. Logan plays it all the way back to Drogba, which is a weird thing to do. Finds on the right-hand side is Mayeri. He's going to go inside to Max Gradle. Is he going to run? I didn't think he was going to run. He shouldn't be running anyway. It's not his job. Gradle plays it across to the left-hand side. And that was an absolutely awful pass from the Ivorian, or former Ivorian international. And we've just been nutmegged. It's 1-1. I'm not happy. I'm not happy. If it stays this way, I am definitely not happy. We have done well enough-ish to deserve, I guess a point. It's not really a point, is it? It's not a league game, but you know what I mean. We've got an away goal. So technically we're still kind of leading. Can you see all the straws that I'm trying to clutch at here? Alozie has the ball. We've got seconds to play. Logan with a great volley effort, but hits it just wide of the post. We're not going to get anything from this game. Someone's on a 6.2 in the middle of the pitch as well. I think it was probably Max Gradle. Koyate to Gradle, back to Koyate. He's going to go for a long ball towards Logan. Controls it well. Alozie's continuing his run. Logan goes out to the side. Finds Alozie. How has he not scored? How has he not scored that? It was easier to score than it was to miss. It's a save. We have ourselves a corner at the death. Omateo goes over to take it. The right winger, who's actually apparently very good at corners and set pieces, takes it towards the back post. Kuyate's headed effort goes over the bar. It's probably going to end 1-1 then in our opening tie against the Zambian side. Still got 40 seconds to play and we seem to be seeing a highlight. Let's get the ball. Anyone? No, Omatoro was not paying attention. He's stolen that away, actually. Omatoro now is the smallest human. He is so tiny. Look at him go. And what a finish that is from Alex Omatoro in the 93rd minute of 93. We've won. How have we won that? I mean, that goal came out of nowhere. I was just mocking him for his size. He's so small. I think he's like 5'3", maybe, something like that. We're 2-1. Well, that suddenly cheered me up. We do win the game 2-1. Alex Obatio's 93rd minute winner there. Max Gradle gets a 6.2 after coming off the bench. I don't think we're going to see too much more of Max Gradle. Did we win the Premier League? This is something that I need to know. What happened to Stade Abidjan? I don't know whether they won or not. I think they did. Stade Abidjan did win. Right. We are going to be playing ASEC Mimosas in just a second. if we win or get a point, we will be champions. So what I'm going to do is you're going to come back to the end of the ASEC Mimosas game when we win, and I'll show you us celebrating because we're going to be champions. So for the ASEC Mimosas game, that is our starting 11. We've got a few bits of fitness concerns and stuff, but nothing too major. We're going to go forward until basically a goal is scored or maybe half-time. Coming forward with the ball again, Omateo on the right-hand side. Gets past his man. He's been tripped. He has been tripped. It is a penalty. He still had the ball. So I don't think that should have been a penalty. We should have played on at least. It's going to be Pacome Zezua then stepping up against the ASEC Mimosas goalkeeper. Sends him the wrong way. It's 1-0. Approaching half-time, we've got about 7 minutes to play in the first half. Jimo's running forward with the ball. Long ball. Omateo on that right-hand side. He's almost been fouled again. He's almost won a second penalty. Instead, ASEC Mimosas clear the ball upfield. Kuome to Dosashorno. Back to Koyate. Jimo now. Left-hand side is Fonsinho. He can run into the space if he wants to. Keeps going. Is he going to cut inside? He plays it across instead. Omateo was there. And the 5'2" right winger has scored a header to make it 2-0. Omateo is 5'2" and he's just scored a header. Admittedly, he was unmarked. So then at halftime, we are 2-0 up against ASEC Mimosas. Zezua with the penalty after Alex Omateo manages to not foul himself. He got fouled in the penalty area. Then Omateo scoring a header in the 39th minute, making it 2-0. Let's go forward then to the next goal, I guess. Just over a minute on the clock in the second half. Kuome plays it forward. Left-hand side is Fonsinho. He's going to run past the defender. Can't manage to get past him. Crosses it in instead. Zezua is there. And Pacome Zezua gets his second of the game. It's 3-0. His 21st of the season as well. Well, not a huge amount has happened in the second half. In fact, we scored a goal very early on and that was about it. There were a couple of additional highlights. We win the Ivorian Premier Division with 9 games to spare, I think, or 7 games to spare maybe. Not quite sure, but there you see us celebrating for however many third consecutive title. It's 2 goals for Zezua. Alex Omateo as well on the score sheet, picking up the Man of the Match award as well for the little Nigerian. And when I say little, I mean really little. Well then, now that has happened, we don't need to worry about the league. It is 100% focusing on the African Champions League now for the rest of this save. And that means we've got to go forward to play Zesco in just 3 days. So luckily we are in front against Zesco, even though we weren't particularly great in the first leg. Hopefully we can just score a goal. I say hopefully we can score a goal. Let's just stop them from scoring and we will go through. If they score 2 goals, then obviously that will cancel out any away goals that we have scored. So yeah, let's play Zesco. I'm hoping we can just... It should be easy. They're not very good, are they? I feel kind of bad for Alozi. Alozi has been spectacular for the first 2.5 seasons. And then we brought in Fonsinho in the summer. He was playing on the right-hand side. Then we brought in Omateo, who is just great. Omateo, since he started playing more regularly, he's been absolutely wonderful for us. So yeah, it's Alozi basically gets dropped to the bench today. Drogba will be in goal. Jimo, Koyate, Kuome and Mayeri. Dosashorno, Barrow and Zezua in the middle of the pitch. Omateo on the right, Fonsinho on the left, and Basila Logan continues as our striker due to Brahima Utara's injury. Getting past Zesco will put us 1 step further than where we got to last season. Last season, it was the Kaiser Chiefs of South Africa that knocked us out. Hopefully we can get past Zesco, and then maybe we can draw one of the easier sides. I genuinely fancy my chances against the TP Mazembe, because where the league doesn't exist on this game, they're probably not going to be producing as good players. Basilia Logan's in on goal. Banda makes a decent enough save to concede a corner. Just remember, we are at home for this as well. I say just remembered. We are at home for this, so we should do alright. Omateo with the corner towards Koyate at the back post. Banda once again makes a very good save. Omateo with a free kick now from effectively what would be a corner position. And Abubakar Koyate makes it 1-0. 3-1 on aggregate. It's looking good. Omateo with a corner. Mayeri this time at the back post. Somebody fell over in the penalty area, but I think they went for a slide. Banda has the ball in his hands though. Kicks it long towards that right-hand side. Constant Kuome hopefully will keep that ball in play, and does. Plays it across to Barrow, who I think is from Burkina Faso, if I remember. Kuome back to the goalkeeper, Christian Drogba, who hasn't had a huge amount to do. at all, has he? He's not had much to do at all. Kouame forward. Mayeri, long ball towards Pacome Zezua, who scored twice against ASEC Mimosas. In on goal. It's a good save once again from Banda. Their goalkeeper is doing a very good job of keeping them in this game. Omateo with the corner back post. Doesn't find a green and red shirt, though. Fonseca's taken a knock, which might mean that Alozi will be coming on sooner rather than later. Koyate with the ball, 30 minutes and 30 seconds. Kouame to Zezua, now Dosashorno. Right-hand side is two options. He's gone for Omateo, who's picked up a yellow card. The little Nigerian can't cross it in. Mayeri can, though. Zezua is there, and once again, Banda comfortably holds on to that ball. He's also gone for a quick counter-attack and just ballsed it up and passed it straight back to Africa Sports. It is Zesco, though, with the ball at the moment. Passing it into the Africa Sports half. We need to steal this away, because once we steal it away, we can just counter-attack. That seems to be one of the things we do. Jimmer, long ball towards the left-hand side. No one's going to get there first. Logan is chasing it down. If Logan can steal that away, which he has managed to do, Basilia Logan, he's got no support. He doesn't need any support, and the youngster makes it 2-0 on the night. 4-1 on aggregate. We're going to a Champions League semi-final. It'd be interesting to see what teams get through. Because, obviously, semi-final it's a big deal. There's not going to be a lot of teams. There's only going to be 3 other teams in the competition. Looking at the half-time scores then, Tunis are actually 4-3 ahead against Cape Town. However, if Cape Town score, then Cape Town will go through on away goals because they lost 3-2, but they scored 2 away goals. It's complicated and confusing. Kaiser Chiefs are 2-1 up against Al Ali. I want to avoid them if possible. And Wydad Casablanca TP Mazembe is 2-2 on aggregate. Both of them have 0 away goals. I've not done any changes at half-time. I don't see the point. We've had 13 shots, 11 of them on target, and their goalkeeper's on a 6.7. They must just be really bad shots. 55 minutes. It's a throw. Jimar takes it to Basilia Logan. Back to Jimar. Logan again. He's got no options in the middle, really. Jimar's going to run forward with it. Towards Fonseca in the penalty area. Goes for goal. Banda once again holds on to the effort. Banda's kicked it long upfield, and it's not the best clearance. Fonseca's chested it down. He's one-on-one with the keeper. Banda makes a save. Logan really should have shot that. Instead, runs it out wide. Crosses it in. Zezua is there. Straight into the hands of the keeper again. And now Zesco have themselves a free kick. Shortly afterwards, Christian Drogba, with a decent save there, holds onto the ball. And I don't think that was the whole highlight. Rolls it out to Constant Kouame. He's got Mayeri in front. He's gone for a very long ball instead towards Logan, who doesn't manage to get the ball. And Zesco can come forward with it. They've got no real options. They've gone long once again. Dosashorno heads it down to Zezua. Long ball again. Why are we trying these long balls all of a sudden? This is not something that we used to do. We didn't seem to always try these long balls over the top of defence. But that's what we're trying at the moment. Fonseca towards Basilia Logan. He collects the ball. He's got no support in the middle at the moment. He's going it alone. He should have put that into the bottom corner. Instead, it's going to be a goal kick. Right, let's do a change. We're going to do Fonseca off for Alozi. It might be a weird thing to do because Fonseca is playing well. We're also going to do Barrow off for Joseph E. Tim. That's probably all we're going to do for the moment. Basically, I want to bring Fonseca off for Alozi because Alozi knows how to finish. And I'm thinking Fonseca's getting some good chances. He's just not finishing them. So, yeah, that's my plan. Koyate heads it forward. Doesn't find an Africa Sports shirt. And instead, Malenga has it for Zesco. They've still got the ball right-hand side, actually plenty of space. If they can pull the trigger and cross it in, they do manage to do that. Great little header down for Malenga, but his volleyed effort goes over the bar. 20 minutes left to play, and we are looking good. I mean, Zesco need to score 3 goals in order to get back into this game. It's not going to happen. It's likely we are going to be going through to the semi-finals of the Champions League. Omateo with a free kick, curling effort, hits the post. Alozi is there. It's a great save once again from the goalkeeper. I feel bad for this goalkeeper. He deserves man of the match. He has saved about 17 shots, and he's going to get nothing. He's going to get absolutely nothing. Zesco's still coming forward with the ball. Are they going to actually do anything? Is this an actual highlight, or is this just kind of run-off from the previous highlight? It's gone towards the right-hand side. It's gone off for a throw. It was just a run-off of a highlight. Jacob Banda saved 16 shots. 16 shots. He held 10 of them. Gets a 6.8. Christian Drogba saved 4 and gets a 6.9. I don't understand how you can justify Drogba getting a high rating. It doesn't matter. We are through to the African Champions League semi-finals. We're going to go forward and see who we're going to play in just a moment. So the options then. Tunis, Kaiser Chiefs, or Wydad Casablanca on penalties? I will, to be fair, any one of them apart from Kaiser Chiefs. I don't want to play Kaiser Chiefs, okay? Do we even know? We do know. We have Wydad Athletic Club, or Wydad Casablanca, is what for some reason they have two different names. That's good. That's good. I think we can beat them. They're definitely a good side, though. They're not to be underestimated. If we sort by value, they have players worth nearly 300,000. It is Michael Babatunde, who's good at football. Is he as good as Zazua, though? That is the question. Because Zazua's like my... where is Zazua? I can't even compare them. Why can't I compare him with Zazua? Okay, who else can we compare him with? Eatim? Is that another option? We can do Eatim. I don't know why we can't compare with Zazua. So I always look at shapes. I don't know why. So he's good. He's certainly a good player. But he's not massively better. Eatim is mentally better. Babatunde is technically better. They play in very different positions as well, which is obviously part of the reason why they have very different stats. But I wouldn't say that they're amazing. He's good. He's definitely better than all of my defenders. Well, that means then, in the next episode, it is going to be a Wydad Casablanca double. It's also going to be, apparently, the Ivorian League Cup final as well, sandwiched in the middle. I'm not going to play the Cup finals anymore, because why are we playing them twice? Why are we playing the League Cup final twice? I don't know. Maybe we're not playing that one. Maybe that's just a little bit broken. But like I was trying to say, I'm not going to bother playing the Ivorian Cup finals because I expect us to win them. Much like the league, I expect us to just win the league at the moment. If the final is kind of in between, I might do similar to what we did against ASEC Mimosas and do highlights. But I have a feeling it's not going to be taking place there. It's going to take place at the end of the season. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Football Manager 2020 with Africa Sports. If you did enjoy, do please remember to leave a like. If you are new here and you want to see more, hit the subscribe button. I will be back next time for some more Champions League action, and hopefully we can get ourselves into a Champions League final at just the second time of asking. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.